Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Talking Bits, the show where I take you behind the scenes of Schlerbits and share with you all of my DIY video production and content creation tips and tricks. Today, I want to talk to you about a limiting false belief that you need to eliminate from your brain right now. And that is the idea, I can't do that. I don't know how to do that. Get rid of it. Gone. Bye-bye. Poof. You can figure out how to do anything. Really, you can. Think about it this way. When you were a baby, you didn't know how to walk. But you figured it out. And you didn't sit there going, well, I can't walk. I don't know how to do that. I'm just going to sit here in my wet diaper for the rest of time. That thought didn't even enter your mind. You didn't limit yourself at all. You just figured it out. You just did it. And here's the super awesome news, guys. We live in an age where information is literally all around us at all times. You have probably one of these, a smartphone of some kind, and you can look up anything on this. You can Google anything. You can literally type in how to edit a movie and tutorials will pop up. How to add captions on Facebook for videos. How to make a title card in Adobe Premiere Pro. How to light a scene. How to create a cinematic look on a budget. Anything you need to figure out how to do, you can figure out how to do pretty much on the internet. Seriously, you can Google anything. Just try it. Also, YouTube has great tutorials. Again, you can just type into their search bar how to anything you need to know, and it will pop up probably. I did this a lot on Schlerbits for some of the early ones when I was trying to clean up sound because I didn't have good sound equipment at that point. And I would be like, how do I make something sound better in Adobe Premiere Pro? And all of these, all these tutorials that people did that they took you through like the exact settings to use to reduce the noise and to, take out background noise and to do all this stuff. And it was just right there. So the idea of like, I don't know how to do that, I'm just not going to. Get rid of that. Get rid of that completely. You can figure it out. You can look it up online very easily. And if you want more options than just Google, oftentimes what I do is I use Facebook. I will type a question into Facebook, just put it up in my status, be like, hey guys, I'm trying to figure out some good sound equipment for my Schlerbits, and I don't really know much about sound equipment, so if anybody has any suggestions on something, I don't want to spend a lot of money, so something budget-friendly, let me know. And sure enough, people wrote in and they recommended the Tascam DR40, which is what I ended up getting. Then I looked up a bunch of tutorials online for how to use it. And you can type in exactly the type of voice recorder or the type of sound recorder that you get into YouTube, and there will be reviews and tutorials and all of this kind of stuff that will come up and help you figure out how to use various equipment that you have. And you can also ask your friends who may be more knowledgeable than you. I had a friend who does sound recording, and I said, so what kind of settings would you use? And he was like, oh, so here, set it to this and this and this, and you should be good to go. And I have not touched those settings since. And all it took was just asking somebody who had a little bit more knowledge than I did, or a lot more knowledge than I do. So ask your friends, ask Google, ask your friends, ask Facebook, all of these, ask Twitter, wherever you want to try to find things out, but you can figure things out. Eliminate the idea that I can't do that, I don't know how. That doesn't exist. You can figure it out. You're a smart, capable person. Take some ownership, take some responsibility for yourself, and figure it out. It's not that hard. You figured out how to do tons of things before in your life, and most of the stuff that you're going to need to figure out about DIY content creation and filmmaking and all of that kind of stuff, you can find all of those answers on the internet. And there are people out there who specifically have created tutorials about any topic that you need to know about. I'm creating a video right now that somebody may watch and be like, oh, now I know how to find out what I need to know. It's very meta. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to send me your questions about Schlerbits and DIY video production and content creation to schlerbits@gmail.com, and I will be sure to answer them. And tune in every Tuesday for a new Talkin' Bits. Thanks, guys. Bye!